Do you know what today is?
What, Ma?
Your father's and my 25th anniversary. Isn't that something? 25 years.
And wouldn't it be wonderful if you hadn't been divorced for the last 22 of them?
I'm not saying I'm expecting gifts. So, what do you need for your new apartment?
Oh, I'll let you know after I see the place.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I have to get the key from Dad, but it's the top floor, so it's gotta have a better view. I can probably see the Bay Bridge from up there. And who knows, maybe it'll even have skylights.
So that guy broke into my apartment.
Well, yeah, Ma, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, we had a deal. No, you listen to me. No, you listen to me. No, you listen to me. Okay, I'm listening. Hey, baby.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, dollface.
Hey, bad sex. Happy anniversary.
I prefer to think of it as Independence Day.
So, Dad, do you have the key to the apartment upstairs? I'd like to start moving my stuff up.
Did I say you could have it?
Well, you said if mean Lady Flanagan ever died. But
What is the problem, Charles? It is your building, or does your wife control this too?
Listen. Call me back in 2 minutes. My secretary's passing a stone. Mona, I'm sorry. I kind of promised it to your sister.
what? Dee Dee? You mean half-sister?
I thought she was away at college.
Just graduated, top of her class, and she's going to be starting law school at Bolt, which is why she's going to be living here in my building.
Well, why does Dee Dee have to live in this building? Can't she live in one of your other ones? Or maybe a nice, cozy dumpster?
Oh, come on. Look, it'll be good. The two of you finally getting to know each other, sharing the things that sisters share. And Dee Dee's a great kid. You really never gave her a chance.
Well, maybe it wasn't all that convenient, what with Mona growing up in the city riding the bus, while Princess Dee Dee spent her summers in the country riding her pony.
Is that what this is about? Mona, you want a pony? I'll get you a pony.
Daddy, for me to be friends with Dee Dee, the pony would have to be a Mustang. Convertible.
Okay, how about you take the apartment upstairs and Dee Dee can move into this one?
Well, I like the part where I get the apartment upstairs.
Hey there, you.
Dee Dee?
Oh, how amazing is this? I'm so happy.
When aren't you?
Mona, it has been too long since we've seen each other. I mean, look, you have breasts. Me too.
Oh, wait, yeah, I remember the last time we got together. You got your bubble gum stuck in my hair, and they had to shave my head.
Just that one side. And it grew back so nicely. I swear we are gonna have so much fun.
Hey, I'm swearing too. Hello, cute stuff. Mwah. Phyllis.
Big Dee Dee.
Look at you, you never change.
Thank you.
I guess it's true what they say. Sometimes our oldest clothes become our best friends. Charles, honey, what do you say we take a look at Dee Dee's new apartment? Actually, there's been a little change of plans. I'm moving upstairs and Dee Dee's moving in here. Oh, really? Now, why do you want the one upstairs? Is it nicer? Because if it is, you know, Dee Dee had a little heart set on that one.
Mom, I don't care. This place is great.
Hush, baby, this doesn't concern you.
Look, I'm sure there's a solution.
You're damn straight. My daughter's getting that apartment.
I'm sorry. I seem to have missed a step. Why is your daughter getting it?
She's older.
Oh, honey, if that was the case, you'd have everything.
Look, I don't know what it's like on that hot tin roof you slid off of. But where I come from, a promise is a promise. And Charles promised that apartment to Mona.
Is that so? Charles, sweetheart, did you promise Mona that?
All right, how about this? Whoever guesses which hand I have the key in gets the apartment. How's that sound?
Sounds like an equitable solution to me. Lawyer speak. I'm getting ready. Mona.
Very few things sound equitable to me, so whatever.
Mona, go ahead and pick.
I think Dee Dee should pick.
We'll flip to see who picks.
Alrighty, I'll flip.
Why should you flip?
For the love of God! It doesn't matter. Dee Dee, pick a hand.
Oh, it's the pony all over again.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Wow. Isn't this cozy? Everybody happy? Well, I'm very excited about the sloping ceilings. Always wanted to hunch.
Hey, it's not any worse than your dorm room sophomore year. And you did get some action there. Remember it was so tiny the only place to sit was on your company?
Oh my God, Spencer, I'm living in a friggin' treehouse.
Don't exaggerate. A treehouse is way bigger than this. So have you seen your sister since she moved in?
Half sister. And no, she came up here a couple of times. I told her I had a guy up here. She doesn't know me.
Very mature. Okay, Mona, what's the real deal? Why don't you like that girl?
Because ever since the little princess was born, I've been treated like a raggedy one-eyed doll you shove in the back of a dusty old drawer or a stinky old attic. Oh, look, I'm home.
Mona, help!
What do you think of this lamp here?
Help, Mona, help!
You realize you're gonna have to go down there.
Why?
'Cause she's screaming help.
Well, maybe if we wait long enough, she won't need it.
Mona, spiders.
All that screaming was about spiders.
Yes, they're everywhere.
Oh, you'll get used to it. Just think of them as little puppies. If puppies had 8 legs and left red itchy bite marks. And you know what? They can climb. Damn, my old place looks good when you slap on a coat of rich girl.
Hi, we haven't met. I'm Spencer. And you're surprisingly light.
Dee Dee, they're spiders. Call them exterminators. See ya.
Mona, wait. I've never done anything like that before.
Why am I not surprised?
So will you please call for me?
Fine. But I want the record to reflect that this is really lame on your part.
I happen to have arachnophobia. It's a medical condition.
Exterminators. Exterminators? Oh, really cute exterminators.
If I can ever be of service or if you have any music needs, just let me know. I work with Mona in the A&R department at Delicious Records. In fact, I just signed a group. Yeah, I'm balling.
I'm sorry, but did you eat something with onions?
Looking for an outfit to seduce the exterminator. I gotta tell you, I smell more than a whiff of desperation.
Hey, it's better than the stench of 8 months without a date, all right? Besides, we made this amazing connection on the phone. I mean, it was like talking to you, but hot.
Hey, wait a minute. If I want to be hot, believe me, I can be hot. Hello, Mona.
Don't do that.
To what?
Ew, that! Besides, I'm not trying to seduce him.
Then definitely wear that. So what's your plan with this guy?
Simple. I'm going to dust off my do-me pumps and go meet the bug man. What do you think?
I think you're gonna be home early tonight.
Whoa, you look nice.
Oh, really? I just threw on whatever. So, Dee, I have an idea. Why don't I wait for the exterminator and you go get a frappuccino? I don't want you to have to witness the carnage. You know spiders scream when they die?
This is my dream.
Huh?
Growing up, I've always had this dream that someday we'd, like, live together and help each other and be like real sisters.
Wow. As a kid, my dream was that a big dinosaur bird would swoop down out of the sky and carry you and your mother off in its beak and dump you in the sea. And then me and my mother would move back in with my father and be happy forever. But, you know, different people, different dreams.
I think I will go get that Frappuccino.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, bugs. Don't see that every day. Of course, unless you're a exterminator, which I am, so I do. But still, wow.
Come on in. This is my sister Mona.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fun.
So, about those spiders.
Found one.
It's like deja vu. She's stealing your man just like her mama stole mine. And there I was, happily married, flying off with your father to Acapulco. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle, pushing that little cart. She gives him a wink and an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and well, let's just say the friendly skies have never been so damn friendly.
Anyway, this thing is totally different. All Dee Dee did was open a door. That's all it takes when you're Dee Dee.
Then don't let her open the doors. You open the doors.
Mom, you're missing my point. I have spent my whole life coming in second to her. But, unfortunately, the world is made up of Dee Dees and Monas. And I ended up a Mona.
Sweetheart, that is ridiculous. You know, you always make everything black or white. Not everyone is a Dee Dee and Mona. Look at me. I'm a Phyllis.
Just an older Mona, Ma.
How'd you get to be so negative? So Dee Dee's going out with the beautiful exterminator tonight?
That's right.
And you're just gonna take this line down?
I've taken worse lying down. I'm not thrilled that Dee Dee is out on a date with my soulmate, but what am I gonna do? He likes her, so that's it. I'm moving on. Come on, Spence, let's drink.
Was that our door?
They're back.
Oh, don't do that.
I know.
Try this.
Was that the sound of a door closing or a headboard banging against a wall?
Oh, she really sleeping him on the first date? Oh, my God. I love her.
Wait, it's quiet.
Too quiet.
Hey, guys.
You.
What are you doing?
It's an drinking game.
Oh, how do you play?
Well, first you take the glasses off the floor and wash them. Then it's pretty much like regular.
It's not a great game.
It's not much of a lie either. But still, I'm sure you guys are having more fun than I just had.
What, your date sucked?
We just didn't connect. All he talked about was alternative music and kickboxing. And he seemed a little preoccupied with sex, like he hadn't had any in a while. We had nothing in common.
Because he had everything in common with me.
The important thing is that you, Dee Dee, need a different kind of guy.
Mona, if I'd known you were interested, I never would have gone out with him.
How could you not know? You saw what I had on. I was serving up sex. But no, you had to to be there with your little shaking your butt. So you got him. Just like you get everything. Just like you've always gotten everything. The pony, the braces, time with my father whenever you wanted it, which is why I didn't want you living in this building.
I didn't know you felt that way. And for the record, he's my father, too.
Ooh, woo! That girl's got fire!
Hey.
Your floor too high.
No. Dee Dee set me up. She told me about your problem.
My problem? Look, I don't know what she told you, but I don't have a problem. And I certainly don't need a mercy, whatever this is. In fact, you can tell her that she doesn't need to pimp for me because I can get my own dates. Thank you very much.
Clearly, we're talking about two different things. I'm talking spiders. What are you talking about?
Something different that you're obviously not talking about?
You know, I think we've been set up.
I think I'm gonna kill Dee Dee and become the only child I was meant to be.
Hey, you're into funky green dogs?
Yeah, and Jamiroquai and Nappy Roots and Train Ox. We talked about this on the phone when I called you to do Dee Dee's apartment.
Wait, that was you? That was an amazing call.
It was, wasn't it?
Listen, since it's obvious we should have gone out in the first place, you want to go get a cup of coffee or something?
Or something.
Or something.
Oh.
Coming home from your date at 12:30 a.m. Not as good as 1, but better than 12.
Good night, Dee Dee.
Come on, Mona. Spencer said you haven't had a date in months. You know you want to tell somebody about it.
Big mouth Spencer. But I am bursting, I guess you'll do. And the next thing I knew, it was midnight and he was walking me home.
Kiss?
Yes, girl.
Good kiss?
Let's just say next time he may get a little more than the lips.
There's gonna be a second date!
Okay, the shrieking thing we're gonna have to work on.
Mona, look at us. Is this great or what?
Okay, Dee Dee. Yesterday you were pretty upset with me. So why'd you hook me up with Brian?
What do you mean?
Well, I certainly wasn't very nice to you. So you didn't have to do something nice for me.
I did it because you're my sister.
What's the catch?
Mona, all I've ever wanted was for us to have some kind of relationship. I mean, look at us. We're grown women, and we don't even know each other.
I'm cool with that.
Well, I'm not. Do you think that I just happened to move in here? I could have moved into any one of Daddy's buildings.
What? You mean you had a choice?
Yes. And I chose to be with my sister.
That's sick. And twisted. And maybe even a little smart. Maybe I should rethink my opinion of you.
Maybe you should.
Nah.
You will. Besides, you're gonna need me around for, I don't know, legal advice, moral support, help with those clothes.
Hey, what's wrong with my clothes?
Want some ice cream?
Okay. Don't read too much into this. And I'm gonna need my own spoon. Oh my God! They're back!
All right, nothing on this planet creeps me out more than spiders. How do you deal with them?
I don't have any spiders upstairs.
I know you think I'm crazy. But will you please switch apartments with me?
For you, twisted sister? Sure. What is that?
Oh, hey, sorry about the noise.
What's going on?
Oh, you know my mother. She thought the place needed a little work, so she's knocking down some walls, putting in a new kitchen. One of those whirlpool tubs.
Of course she is. Be careful with those skylights. We've got a whole lot of sunshine to let in.
Hey, I wanted you to know I put together the online press kit for Adonis.
Okay, I would get on you for not knocking, but you throw me when you do work on your own.
Well, I tried calling you from my office, but your line was busy.
Oh, sorry, Spence. My mom has been calling all morning, so I took the phone off the hook. I can barely get any work done.
She can't be that bad.
I have some faxes for you. They're all from Phyllis.
Mona, you only have one mother, so pick up the damn phone. Love the woman who has stretch marks because of you, Mom.
Your mother needs a hobby, like a man.
It's always been my favorite hobby.
She's been extra needy lately, and I think she's just reacting to me spending more time with my dad. It's her.
You should answer it. It might be important.
Yeah, Ma? Wow, I am glad you called. Captain Midnight just coughed up a 2-pound hairball.
Actually, she faxed a picture of it.
It was important to the cat.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Mona, I know you wanted a quiet evening alone after a hectic day of dodging your mother, so I got you your favorite Blair Underwood film since I know how much you love him.
Wait a minute, you love him.
And so will you as soon as he flashes that flawless smile or rips off his shirt, whichever you see first.
You are a good little sister.
Your hot chocolate is right there, but be careful. 2 big sips of my special sleepy time mix and you are crashing like a...
Still not quiet.
Oops, sorry. Just relax. There is nothing here to disturb your quiet, peaceful tranquility.
Why the hell is it so dark in here? I got nothing to do. I knew you had nothing to do, so I thought we'd do it together. What we watching?
My nerves shatter into 1,000,000 pieces.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Sounds scary.
It is. Well, you might as well stick around, too.
Yay! Girls' night out. Only in. Bring on the Blairathon. Oh, Phyllis, I've been trying to get a hold of you, but your phone's always busy.
Gee, I wonder who she's calling.
Remember my professor, Martin Wilkins? He played poker with us that one time.
You mean the bitter, sad sack going through that nasty divorce who walks around with a chip on his shoulder, mad at the world, and just grundled with life in general?
Yeah, him. He's very interested in you.
Set it up. What? He's working, breathing, and we both hate our exes. And I never turn down a free meal from a younger man. After we eat, I'm gonna have to share my Pepto with him. Thanks for thinking of me, Dee Dee.
Where are you going?
I gotta go dust off my dating clothes and start shaving everything I can reach.
Oh.
You know, Charles, it's nice of you to take the trash out of Mona's, but you can't just leave big items like that out on the curb.
So, Martin, I see you still honoring your Boy Scout commitment by helping a little old lady.
So you're my daughter's professor. I've heard a lot about you.
And you must be the ex-husband. I've heard a lot about you as well. From the way Phyllis described you, I thought you'd be about 2 feet tall.
That's just how I felt when I was married to her.
That's nothing. When I was married, I only felt the crumbling facade of my will to live.
Well, that's all behind you now. Marty and I are on a 3rd date.
That's wonderful. Blink one time if you need help.
3rd date with Phyllis. That explains the sadness in your eyes.
That's an astigmatism. My ex-wife took my glasses in the divorce.
But she left the best part for me. Marty and I had a fantastic night.
It's the longest I've spent with a woman without curling up into the fetal position and clutching my wallet.
Give it time, buddy. Give it time.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, hey, Ma. You haven't dropped by in a while. Whatever you've been doing, I approve.
Unless it's illegal.
I still approve.
Well, we just wanted to stop by and say hello to Dee Dee.
And thank her for fixing us up.
All I did was bring 2 beaten down, lonely, desperate souls together. It's a gift.
You know, Marty, I've always thought of these 2 as my girls.
You have?
Yeah. It's like I have 2 daughters. One gives me boyfriends, and the other one gives me problems.
Those problems fill your days, old woman.
It was my pleasure. I'm just glad you 2 are getting along.
I've had a delightful evening, except for the awkward banter in the hall and the family tension you could cut with a knife. However, I must prepare. In the morning, I'm giving a tort lecture on res ipsa loquitur.
Ooh, I love it when he talks like that.
Now I'm off to my place, a sad hovel shrouded in depressing memories. But I had a lovely time, Phyllis. I've never seen anyone eat so much peel and eat shrimp in one sitting. Turns me on.
Oh, what a night. But first things first, I gotta get out of these support holes. I got a filet mignon pressing up against my waistband. But as soon as I free my flesh, I will give you all the highlights.
Things are working out just the way I hoped.
With the professor?
No, with Phyllis. When Professor Wilkins asked about her, I figured it was the perfect opportunity for your mother and I to share a special bond.
Okay, but just know that being Phyllis Thorne's daughter involves 24-hour access, a daily guilt trip, and a thumb callus from coupon clipping.
I think I can handle it.
Someone get in here. Mama needs some help with these pantyhose. They're stuck around my thighs.
I'll help you, Phyllis.
Oh, word of advice, make her stand up so you have gravity on your side.
You know, picking it up every so often isn't going to make the men call.
Well, it's just usually my mom has called 10 times by now. Are the phones out?
Oh, she called. To get Dee Dee's cell number. They're having lunch at the Rib Roundup. She even bought your sister a pair of size 0 eating pants.
She did. I haven't gotten any new eating pants since Christmas.
Well, the more time Dee Dee spends with Phyllis, the more time you have to yourself. Now you can date, work out, fix yourself up a little.
You're bringing me down. Are you trying to take my mom's place?
Aw, don't worry. I'm here for you. You know you can always count on me. I'm your rock. Huh?
Thanks, Spence. You know, it's nice to know that you'll always be
Ooh,
there.
sandwich cart's here. Rock's gotta eat.
Hey, Dee Dee, what'd you want to show me?
I needed your opinion on something before Phyllis gets back.
What? Mom was here? She didn't even stop by to say hi.
Well, she was in a hurry. She's taking the professor on a Costco run. He needed a patio chair, an eye exam, and a 12-pack of deodorant. And she's getting me king crab legs.
King Crab? She only gets me imitation fish sticks.
I wanted to know if you think Phyllis would like this.
You got my mom a cat scrapbook?
Complete with if they could see me meow stickers. Since we started connecting, I thought it would be nice if I supported her interests.
Don't you have your own dysfunctional mother to tend to?
Luna, are you jealous?
Dee Dee, are you crazy? You don't know my mom like I do. She will turn on you on a dime.
Now, I know Phyllis can be tough.
Oh, you grew up with a lot of things, but my mother's toughness is not one of them.
Well, contrary to what you think, I found Phyllis to be one of the sweetest, kindest, and most gentle women I've ever known.
Do you know what the hell kind of day I had? Marty Wilkins had the nerve to show up at my doorstep with a pillow and the luggage he bought at Costco. He said it was time to take our relationship to the next level and cohabitate.
So, what happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I told him I fell for that crap with Ray and I wasn't gonna fall for it again. Then I went ghetto on his tail and threw his sorry butt out. And do you know what that fool did?
She's about to tell you.
I'll tell you what he did. I just got a call from animal control. He turned me into the city. I got 5 cats. That's 1 cat over the legal limit. Now I got to get rid of one of them. And do you know who I have to thank for this mess? You.
That is what I affectionately like to call the turn.
Me? Why me?
Because you hooked me up with that evil animal-hating man in the first place. Now that clingy big word user has me getting rid of one of my babies. Well, thanks a lot, Dee Dee. And I want my eating pants back.
Hey, you wanted to be treated like a daughter. It ain't all king crab, sister.
I can't make it without my cats, and they can't make it without me. Captain Midnight is diabetic. Valentino suffers from depression. Eartha Kitty is bulimic. Commander Paws has anxiety issues. And then there's Fred. He licked himself bald. And Fred can't make it without Commander Paws.
Wow, I don't know what's more scary, the fact that you have 5 cats or that you took the time to diagnose them.
Well, I wouldn't be going through any of this if it weren't for your sister.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll figure this out. One daughter may have lost one of your cats, but the other will help you find it a good home.
Hey, why can't you keep one?
Because, dude, every time I looked at it, it would just remind me of the horrible, horrible injustice that has been done to you by Dee Dee.
Ooh. Knew I shouldn't have gotten close to a Dee Dee. From now on, we don't say their names. We just use their initials. No, wait. Damn those... You know the cows I'm talking about.
And it all just went so wrong. I don't know how to fix things with Phyllis.
Can't fix things with that woman. I tried for years. Sometimes I still wake up screaming.
And why on earth do you want to fix things? I mean, if you ask me, this is a wonderful situation. One we should celebrate with tequila shooters.
How about some imported Russian caviar? I know you bought some. I saw the charge when I paid your credit card bill.
You two are not helping me. Mother, don't you have one of those crazy stories to tell me? The time, blah, blah, blah. The place, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Mother dear. You can't expect me to fix every problem or teach you every lesson. I mean, I taught you never to take candy from strangers. Or Phyllis. No running with scissors, unless you're chasing Phyllis.
I can't believe I got myself into this.
Honey, the only suggestion I have is to talk to Mona. If you can find a 15-minute window when Phyllis isn't sprawled on the couch eating a bag of pork rinds.
Well, Mona is having too much fun being right. I guess I'm just gonna have to resolve this situation myself.
That's good, dear. You know what helps us think clearly? Tequila. What? I had some earlier, and I'm thinking quite clearly.
I'm sorry, Miss Thorne. We're just waiting for the president. As soon as he gets here, you can begin. Had I been elected president, we would have started on time, but Mrs. Brewster and 3C voted twice and then suspiciously moved.
Okay, people, what do we got tonight? Anything juicy?
We're dealing with the Phyllis Thorne matter. If I were president, I would have read my agenda before I scooted into the meeting.
You lost, Angela. Get over it. Now let's talk about that big-mouthed broad with all the cats.
About said broad. Sir, Miss Thorne loves her 5 cats very much. Now, I'm aware that the city of San Francisco has a very strict pet policy. However, upon further investigation, I discovered that this board could override the city by a unanimous vote.
Can we move this along? It's water aerobics night down at the pool, and I want to try to get as close as I can to the babe with the big chimichangas. She likes to nuzzle.
Clearly, you're not aware that our policy is stricter than the city's. 1 pet per person. I know, I introduced the legislation.
1 pet per person?
So she isn't just over the limit by 1 cat, she's over by 4. You're not very good at math, are you?
You know, let's revisit this topic after you've been nuzzled.
So not only does Catwoman have to get rid of 4 felines, she owes us $500 for each violation.
Yeah, it's $2,000. Just enough to install a non-slip ramp down to the laundry room. Now I don't have to wear a helmet.
And for turning Phyllis in, you get your picture in the monthly newsletter with our president. At least until the next election.
Say cheese, Shorty.
Oh, come on, guys. I wouldn't ask you to take my mom's cat if I weren't desperate.
I don't like cats. Unless it's on stage and I have a date with one of the dancers after the show.
And I'd help you out, but I already have Smokey. I'm a 1-cat man. Besides, you know how she is. She gets real possessive.
Spencer, Smokey's a boy.
Oh my gosh, she's a he? I let him lick my toes.
I told you you'd like it if you just gave it a chance.
It was a cat, Adam, not a dude. A cat. A cat!
Hey, Mona, I'm in big trouble. Things are spinning out of control.
Oh, but isn't Phyllis the sweetest, kindest, most gentlest person you've ever known?
I should have known that you would throw that back in my face. And I should have known better than to come to you for help.
Dee Dee, why don't we go in my office so we can talk about this?
That's better.
Dee Dee, why is being close to my mother so important to you? It's not even that important to me.
Mona, growing up, I never spent that much time with your mom. She'd drop you off, insult my mother, and pick you up and insult my mother.
That's not fair. Sometimes she cursed out Dad, too.
I know. That's how I learned the term trifling Negro. Anyway, when I moved into the building, I saw it as a chance to get closer to both you and your mom. I conquered you, now you love me, and I want the same thing with Phyllis.
I know you do. I could have been more helpful. I guess I was just feeling kind of jealous.
Well, you won't be when you know the situation I'm in. Because when Phyllis finds out what I did, she's gonna kill me, bury me, and not tell anyone where my little body is.
Wow, you really have gotten to know her. Well, we've got no one to take my mom's cats.
What if we declare Phyllis legally blind and make Eartha Kitty a seeing eye cat? You think your mom can get the cat to lead her across the street?
My mom can't even get Eartha to stop peeing on Captain Midnight. Hey, maybe the cats could live at the Thorne Mansion.
Please, they'd end up as wigs.
Except for Bald Fred, the best he could make is a skull cap.
There you are. Look at the headline on my condo's newsletter. Catwoman breaks property clause, C-L-A-W-S.
Oh, I get it. Claws. That's kind of clever, right? No.
And guess who ratted Catwoman out?
What a pretty woman I've never seen before.
I also got a notice telling me I owe them $2 grand, thanks to you.
Phyllis, I can explain.
Can you explain it to my 5 cats why I gotta put them in the bathtub and let them fight it out gladiator style?
That's better than anything we came up with.
See, this is what I get for getting too close to you.
Now, wait a minute, Ma. Let's look at this another way.
Yes, another way.
Did I say you could speak? Go ahead, and this better be good.
Oh, there is an upside to all this. In fact, the more I think about it, it's a terrific opportunity.
How?
Well, this whole cat situation is a sign. It's time for a change, and the only solution out of it is to move.
I thought I told you this had to be good.
Yeah, I thought she told you this had to be good. Oh, I spoke, sorry.
If you move, you can keep all your cats and leave behind the memories and ghosts of Ray and all your past relationships. I mean, let's face it, Ma, it's time for a new start.
So you telling me I have to pack up all my stuff, leave the only home I've known since I left your father, and change over my whole life? That's a great idea.
It is?
Well, when we moved to a new place, it did help me get over your father and the divorce. I got a whole new outlook, my career took off, and we did okay.
And if you move, you will be more than okay.
Well, then that's it. I'm gonna move. Thank you, baby.
You do know I'm Dee Dee.
Yeah, why are you hugging her? She almost had your cats fighting to the death.
Well, if she hadn't fixed me up with the professor, it wouldn't have started the chain of events that's leading me into a whole new life.
Aw, that is true.
I'm feeling very close to you right now. Well, I gotta go pack. Mona, get your weight belt and meet me behind the Food for Less store. It's box day.
Unbelievable. I totally bail you out, and what do I get? I'll tell you what I get. I get nothing.
That's our mother.
Double threes. Hello? Oh, Ma, where are you? She wants us to look out the window. Okay, this better be good.
Hey, I see her. She's waving at us from that window across the street.
What? What do you mean you're thinking about renting that apartment? We have got to stop our mother.
Our mother? That's your mama.
Oh, man.
Thanks for the tour of the firehouse, Glenn. It's so cute the way you guys line up all your boots and coats. You're like the seven dwarfs, only tall and strapping.
We get caught in action, we need to move fast, whether it's saving lives or getting to bed. Ain't that right, baby?
Oh, and thanks again for dislodging that piece of burger I was choking on.
No, I'm sure you would have coughed it up eventually.
Nah, she's a choker. I still cut up her grapes. So how about a nightcap?
Oh, it's kind of late.
Wasn't talking to you. Nighty-night.
I can't believe them. They're all over each other. Yesterday, I caught them making out in the laundry room.
Oh, I think it's cute.
I saw tongues, Dee Dee. Oh, God, here we go again. Whenever she cranks up the smooth R&B, I mean, she and Glenn are getting ready to play Firemen to the Rescue.
You know, Mona, maybe you wouldn't be so bothered by your mom and her man if you were out getting a little action of your own.
Well, and maybe I wouldn't be so bothered if that advice was coming from someone who was getting some her damn self.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, Spence.
Hey.
Mona, before we go to lunch, I have a little surprise for you. You know how you've been down lately and really annoyed that your mom is living in our building and not really seeing anyone or getting any?
So the surprise is you want to depress me?
Just the opposite. There's a new hotel called City Sonoma, which I'm sure you've never heard of because it's hip, exclusive, and hasn't even opened yet.
Oh, City Sonoma, that has an amazing wine list in Golden Gate Weekly called A Little Taste of Sonoma right here in the city. That's City Sonoma.
Mona, you surprise me. Usually you're months, if not years, behind the trends.
Hey, I'm in the music business. It's my job to know these things. Plus, someone left their magazine in the bathroom.
That was me.
What were you doing in the ladies' room?
I'd rather not say.
Anyway, one of my clients is an investor, and he got us into the very exclusive pre-opening weekend. They have an amazing four-handed Dead Sea salt scrub.
Wow, 2 trained professionals will scrub my butt at once? How can I say no to that?
Well, can I go? Although I'm not sure about the scrubbing. I don't like strangers touching my butt.
I've always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Anyway, sorry, guys. This is invitation only. Mona, come on, let's go eat. Bye.
Bye, boys.
You know, a brother's always being excluded from exclusive things.
What if I told you I could get you in?
How you gonna do that?
I'd rather not say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a meeting in the ladies' room.
Here's to our sisters-only weekend.
Just you and me. Ooh, and 2 handsome guys. Hello.
Hello, ladies. I'm Marcus. This is Steve. Can we buy you 2 beautiful women a drink?
Thanks, but we already have drinks and we just want to be by ourselves, okay?
Then why'd you come to a singles weekend?
Yeah, why did I come to a singles weekend?
I'm sorry, Mona, but I didn't think you would have come if you had known.
Well, thanks for thinking I'm so pathetic that you couldn't even tell me the truth.
I did it out of love. I love you, Mona.
Well, don't love me so much.
Look, you have trouble picking guys on your own. You always tend to go for the scrubs. It is my sisterly duty to help you. And maybe I'll find myself a man, too.
Fine. Let me know when you find our husbands.
Hi.
Look, I'm just here to order some wine.
That's cool. The house red's pretty tasty.
Right now, I could go for vino in a box.
Another one of these for
Mona.
Mona. I'm Chase. I'd ask you if you come here often, but this is opening night.
Well, and I'd ask, where have you been all my life? But I'm really bad at cheesy pickup lines.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Oh, it's funny how 2 complete strangers can have so much in common. How much?
Oh, I've got this.
Oh. Let me guess, Chase. You don't have your wallet.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee, Mona's sister. Mona needs to go now. Bye. Going for another broke-ass brother? I can't let you out of my sight for a minute.
But he's cute.
Mona, the man doesn't have a wallet, and the bartender already knows his name. Congratulations, you found the one penniless drunk in the place.
Oh, wow. Now that I've had 4 hands on my butt, I can never go back to 2.
Ladies,
What are you guys doing here?
basking in the afterglow of our spa treatments and parading around in our robes commando style.
Spence, how are you paying for this? You've got a mortgage.
Adam's buddy George got us in for free. His company designed the landscaping.
The Buddha garden was my vision.
Now we're off for a private wine tasting with a hotel sommelier. Ta-ta!
Toodles.
Whatever.
I guess Adam's got some juice.
Oh, Mona, I'd like to introduce you to Ellis and Connor.
And I'd like to introduce you to a 2001 Pinot Noir. I say we sniff, sip, and enjoy.
This has a very long finish.
Exactly. And it shows fresh aromas of cherry with oaky overtones.
I'm sorry, but when you say wine tastes oaky, it makes me laugh.
There's nothing funny about fermented fruit aging in an oak barrel.
Excuse me. Oh, thank God you're here. Hide me. They're talking about wine.
Well, I don't like to talk about it. I just like to drink it.
Oh, and apparently I just like to wear it. Hey, what are you doing back there?
Oh, it's cool. I work here.
Oh.
I have a little confession to make. I went to write the word Sonoma on a food order today and accidentally wrote Somona. I think you were a little bit on my mind.
Well, I guess I thought about you a little too.
Yeah?
At the omelet station, at the pool, during my massage. Oh, that must be the wine talking.
Really? Because most of it's on your robe.
Then I guess it's me.
Hi, Dee Dee again. Mona needs to go now. Bye. Didn't I tell you not to to talk to that mooching barfly?
No, it's okay. He works here.
Even worse. Mona, we're not playing Find a Barkeep. We're playing Find a Successful Worthy Man. Now, Connor and Ellis are waiting in the hot tub. Let's get out there before those two white chicks from Eureka get to him.
Ooh, nice outfit. If you close your eyes and concentrate really hard, you might be able to shrink yourself down and fit into it.
It's for Dee Dee. Unlike you, I try to give my daughter the finer things.
Speaking of finer, you remember my boyfriend Glenn? He's finer than your husband.
Yeah, we met at the Skybox. I was Phyllis's date. You questioned my eyesight?
Now I'm questioning your sanity.
You see this? That's a fireman muscle. It's big. And I get to touch it any time I want.
It's just this type of obnoxious behavior that caused your daughter to seek refuge at a 5-star hotel.
Well, maybe if other people were as happy as we are, they wouldn't be so concerned with other people's business.
Good one, baby. Besides, Mona and Dee Dee went to have a girls' weekend.
Oh, Phyllis. First, you chased Charles away, now your own daughter. If only you could chase away that double chin.
Wow. You were right. She does lash out to mask her own shortcomings.
Phyllis, your man has clown feet.
Your man looks like a Billy D. Williams shrinky-dink.
It's not fair. There's two of you now.
Adam, you've got some really high-powered friends. I met a councilman, the president of the free clinic, and the biggest stockbroker in the city.
That was Vincent Walker. We dated once, but his early morning hours and go-getter attitude drove us apart.
Adam, he dumped you. Tick-tock. Get over it.
That dude's gay?
Of course not. He just dates men.
Is that how we got hooked up this weekend?
Here's a newsflash. Being a short Filipino doesn't get me in a lot of places. But being gay, I could pretty much get the key to the city if I wanted. We're like the mafia, only without the back hair and the high-carb diet. We've got connections all over town. Theaters, museums, midnight tours of Alcatraz.
It's called Alcatraz After Dark. It's just like Oz, except there's a candlelight buffet.
With all your connections, you should be doing a lot better.
Tell me about it. Who knew sleeping around wouldn't get you to the top? I'd have no self-esteem at all if I weren't so cute.
Good night, ladies. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
You and Connor look really good together.
And thanks to him, I will never put ice in my wine again.
See? I know what's best for you. And what's best is listening to me and letting me hook you up with a great guy like Connor.
Yeah, and I do deserve to be with a guy who at least has a wallet.
I'm so glad you came to your senses. Well, good night, Mona.
Yep, off to bed. Good night. Hi.
We better talk fast before Mona needs to go now. Bye, pulls you away.
No, not this time. My sister's asleep.
Good. So, what's your pleasure?
Well, something mellow and sweet, with just a hint of sexy.
Mona, have you told Dee Dee you're dating Chase?
No, I don't want to start meddling until I'm sure things with Chase are solid. Wait, how did you know about us?
The gay grapevine is powerful. I'm telling you, Mona, since I've been hanging out with Adam and his crew, I get VIP parking at the gym, free condoms, and half price on 400 3-count sheets. Woman, them sheets are soft.
Well, I guess when people think you're gay, the world is your oyster.
Nobody thinks I'm gay.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, Chase, what a surprise. Come in, quick. Chase, this is Spencer. Spencer, that's Chase.
Yo, what up?
Hey, I recognize you from last weekend.
Oh.
Hey, look, City Sonoma's having a gay and lesbian wine tasting next Friday. You should stop by.
No, see, I'm not gay. Just some of my friends are.
Whatever makes you comfortable, man. Hey, I know we were going to meet at the movies, but I wanted to see my girl in her element.
Mona, are you in there?
Just a minute. Chase, set the movies up in my bedroom. The screen's bigger, the sound is better.
Hey, it's your bedroom. You don't have to convince me.
Hey, you haven't used the chain since you got high and watched Silence of the Lambs. Why can't I come in?
I'm clipping my toenails.
Say no more. I just came by to tell you that I talked to Ellis, and he told me that Connor is really into you. So I've arranged for a double date tomorrow night, Ono Noodle, 7:30.
Yay, great. Okay, bye.
I know. You know, if I hadn't have lied and manipulated you into going on that singles weekend, you never would have met such a wonderful man.
You're right about that. Bye.
Look at you, juggling two men. Girlfriend, you are just pimping all over the world.
Now, why would anyone think you're gay?
Favorite vacation? Heliskiing in Cortina, Italy. Dee Dee?
Horseback riding in the Sahara. Connor?
Learning falconry from Sheikh Mohammed in Dubai. Mona?
I went to Hawaii once. Saw a turtle.
Hawaii's nice.
Okay, I'll have your order here tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Chase? Chase, what are you doing here?
I'm working. And I'd ask you the same thing, but it's obvious you're on a date.
Oh, no. It's not a real date. I'm just pretending so my sister won't find out about us.
Nice cover, Mona.
No, really. It's just my sister doesn't like you, so I was trying to protect you by throwing her off your scent. The girl's a bloodhound.
Listen, I'm not into playing games. I'll see you around.
But Chase!
Mona! What is going on between you two?
I've been dating Chase behind your back.
But why?
I didn't want to have to explain him. I just wanted to get to know him. And now, thanks to you, I will probably never see him again.
Hey, I only got involved because I care about you. I did it out of love.
No, you did it because you're a control freak who thinks she knows what's best for everyone. Now, we are two very different people, Dee Dee. And when you start to respect that, that will be love.
What's wrong? You look upset. Beautiful, but upset.
Ellis Vandergelder, where have you been? You've missed 2 parties and 3 aerobics classes.
And that was just yesterday. I've been busy. Go away.
Reynaldo's been downing vodka tonics and listening to Sade, wondering where you've been.
You can't just disappear on him. Your 1-month anniversary's coming up.
Ellis, you're gay? Are you on the down low?
Oh, God, no. I was never going to touch you. It's just that you're so fabulous. I wanted to be near you.
I fell in love with the diva. Happens to the best of us.
I find it interesting that before you moved in, Mona was always here. And now that you're here, she's always gone.
I wish you were gone.
I'm merely suggesting that Mona may be feeling a bit too crowded since more relatives and their boyfriends showed up.
Mona seems fine to me.
From the looks of your eye makeup, I should have known subtlety was not your forte. Your sordid love life is driving your daughter away. Marinate on that to put it into food terms you'd understand. 2 against 1 does work, even if one of them's a dog.
You again. What can I get you?
I'll have a glass of Montrachet Domaine de la Romanie Conti 1978.
That's served by the bottle at $23,000 a pop. Only 7 exist in the United States. You sure?
Nah, I was just testing your knowledge of wine. I'll have a club soda. And an explanation for why you're not talking to my sister.
Why do you care? I thought you didn't like me.
It's not that I don't like you. Okay. Doesn't matter if I like you or not, because Mona really likes you. And I got in the way of the 2 of you hooking up. I never should have interfered in her life.
But isn't that what you're doing right now?
I'm still talking, Chase. Look, the bottom line is I just want what's best for Mona. Don't blame her for my craziness. Give her another chance.
Things just got too complicated. And I don't like complicated things.
Few men do, but most women worth having are just a little bit complicated.
I'll give it some thought.
And I'll stay out of it. But can you think about it while you're talking to her?
Chase, I didn't expect to see you again.
And you probably wouldn't have if your sister hadn't come by. Now I see the insanity that forced you to keep our relationship a secret. I want to start over.
You do?
First, I'd like to come in.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Look, I think we should have total disclosure.
Uh-oh, that's not always good.
Well, it's about City Sonoma. I kind of own it.
You own City Sonoma?
I also own a winery, and that's why I was at the Noodle Bar the other day. They bought 10 cases of my best Cabernet.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
When we met, it was opening weekend, and I just wanted to mix in with the guests and get their honest reactions to the place.
Yeah, but what about after that? You had plenty of chances. Standing in line at the movie theater, sitting at the red light, listening to each other fall asleep on the phone.
I just thought it was nice that you liked me for me and not for my wallet.
It's funny, because when I met you, I didn't even think you had a wallet.
I know.
So, after all these months of waiting for a nice guy to come along, I just may have gotten a teeny tiny nibble. I'm trying not to get too excited about Chase because I don't want to jinx us, but I am excited about him.
Hi, Mona.
So, my guy's rich and your guy's gay. Care to comment?
Bye, Mona.
Push, Glenn, push. You can make it fit. Just put your back into it.
I'm giving you all I got, woman.
Keep going without me.
Oh, for God's sake, Mom, people can hear you. I can hear you.
Don't start your complaining. I'll be gone soon enough.
Oh, please, not the you'll miss me when I'm dead speech.
No, it's a you'll miss me when I'm out of the building speech.
What?
Well, I just got to thinking that maybe things were getting too crowded around here. So I found a place that's close to my baby and not too far from you either.
So you can hit my place, the Pub and Taco, or Hair Shop and Cat Toys Unlimited in a quarter-mile loop.
Well, that sounds perfect. I'm happy for you, too. Well, don't be a stranger.
I won't be. I still have the spare key to your apartment. And don't change the lock. Glenn has an axe.
Which I only use in case of emergencies or for our Saturday nights when we play Fireman in the Rescue.
Thanks for helping me, Dee Dee. I really want to impress Chase with my knowledge of wine.
No problem. Now, this is an Australian Shiraz. I want you to smell it, sip it, then roll it around on your tongue and say the first thing that comes to mind.
Mmm, grapey good.
Unless it's that.
Hello, hello. Look at all these open bottles of liquor. Am I in heaven or the backseat of my mother's Monte Carlo?
Perfect timing. A connoisseur has arrived.
Oh, my, yes. Nothing chases my happy pills faster. Mmm, grapey good. That's what I said. So, Ludi, how have things been progressing at the sports agency?
Fine. Great. Oh, who am I kidding? It's crap. I'm halfway through the 6 months I was given to prove myself, and all I've proven is that I look really hot in a business suit.
Well, at least the 3 months weren't wasted.
If I don't sign a client of my own and show my boss that I'm an amazing agent, I'll go back to living on a budget and making sensible shopping choices. I won't go back to that hellish life.
When I asked about the agency, I was really less concerned with the ins and outs of it and more concerned with the rich NBA players that you're meeting, dating, and potentially marrying. So let's start again. Who are you meeting, dating, and potentially marrying?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Inside of me.
Absolutely. Let's walk and talk, Thorne. Try and keep up.
I always do.
Not so far.
Well, I put together a list of athletes without representation that I'm gonna go after. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Taylor's rotator cuff is trashed. Johnson's career is over next season. Oh, Carmelo Anthony just signed with BDA this morning, so you were like this close to getting him. That's heartbreaking. Thank you.
All right, what about Dwight Mitchell?
You're gonna try and sign Dwight Mitchell? That's very cute. Sounds like a great way to waste your last 3 months here.
Oh, is there something I don't know about him?
Only that every agent in the sports world has already gone after this guy and failed.
Oh, does every agent include you?
Well, wouldn't technically say
Oh, so
failed
Brett
because
Mahoney failed at something.
Hey, failed. It's a little harsh, all right? Especially when the task is impossible. Dwight Mitchell doesn't trust any agents.
Oh, was this before or after he met you?
His wife, Alana, is an attorney who negotiated a pretty decent NBA contract for him. Besides, he hates anyone in a suit. Nice suit, by the way.
Well, his wife can't possibly get him the endorsements that I can, and that's where the crazy money is. And in your case, maybe Dwight didn't hate the suit. Maybe it was your hanky. Do you own like 100 of these?
I really don't know why you're trying so hard, because it's not likely you're going to thrive in this business, Thorne. I mean, generally speaking, athletes are more interested in sleeping with women than being represented by them.
Who do you think you're talking to? There's no difference between the two of us.
God says there is.
I'm tired of you constantly reminding me that I am a woman. At the end of this week, this woman will have Dwight Mitchell as a client, and you'll just have your hanky.
Thorne, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love women. My housekeeper's a woman. My ex-fiance is a woman.
And the person ending this ridiculous conversation, a woman.
And the person who's not gonna be working here much longer,
A woman. Not you.
All right, here's what I've learned about wines. Red needs to breathe, not all whites need to be chilled, and pink goes in a box in your crazy aunt's trailer.
Well, keep on learning so I can keep on sampling. Look who's here!
Drew!
Well, I meant your father, but whatever.
Hey, I thought you weren't allowed to watch him after Big Dee Dee found you asleep and Drew trapped under a giant pile of wigs.
Tonight's an emergency. Dee spotted immigration near the house, so she grabbed the maids and the nanny and they're holed up at Neiman's till the heat dies down. Sometimes I think she loves the help more than me.
Don't just think it.
Oh, my God. You would not believe the day that I have had. Drew!
It's like I'm invisible. Ooh, cheesy.
Brett, the person who's supposed to be showing me the ropes at the agency is a freaking pig. And not only is there a glass ceiling at work, but Brett is standing on it, smiling down at me and giving me the finger. But you would never treat a woman like that, would you? Would you? That's right, because you know women can crush men.
You're scaring my boy.
You're scaring me.
What happened?
Brett told me that I will never be a successful agent because athletes are more interested in what's between my legs than what's between my ears.
He said, what?
You heard that?
I'm the father of 2 daughters. When you started puberty, my hearing improved.
Well, Brett's just trying to get inside my head so I'll fail. But I cannot fail. I will not fail. Daddy, bring Drew by when you're done here so I can tell him the story of the little agent that could.
Wow, things are so much different at Delicious. The worst thing I've experienced is Adam staring longingly at my chest.
He does the same thing to me.
I can't believe my little girl's got to put up with this Brett guy.
I agree. Creating a hostile work environment based on gender is cause for action. Kai sent me to a sexual harassment seminar. After I asked how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. What? It's different for everybody.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Probably the same thing you're doing here.
Good. We'll handle Dee Dee's little problem together.
Her office is on the 15th floor.
Let's do this, Chester.
My name is not Chester.
Ooh, fake name. Smart. In that case, my name is not Charles. It's Shaft. Yeah. That's it.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, Lorenzo.
Hey, Mona. Long time no see. You've been hiding from me.
Last time I saw you, you kissed me on the forehead. There's nothing more to say.
Except she got a man. How you feel about that?
Oh, well, we're still neighbors. Maybe we can get together sometime.
I guess you didn't hear me the first time. She got a man.
So it's true what they say? You really can't reheat a souffle?
Oh, you can reheat anything. Wait, we're talking about food, right?
I know your restaurant has a strict policy against interrupting patrons, but I really need to speak to Dwight Mitchell. It's just that... Stop hanging up on me!
Hey, we came to cheer you up. We've got $1 Million Baby, Monster, and Kill Bill.
And a box of milk duds as big as your daddy's head.
I wish I wasn't so busy trying to get to Dwight, because a movie about killing men really sounds delightful.
Oh, Mom and I swear by these movie marathons. Women who are worse off than you.
A couple of those movies might skip. With Mona's life, we've used them a lot.
Hey, aren't you, Dee Dee's friend?
Yeah, and I'm Dee Dee's father.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you.
We'll see how nice it is after we're done. Dee Dee told us how you've been treating her.
You must have forgot. Every little girl has a daddy.
What's going on here, guys?
You know what this is.
Yeah, well, Brett, I'm glad we could work out our little misunderstanding.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna have my assistant messing you guys those tickets first thing in the morning. Courtside, right?
Hey.
Cheerleaders up close. You the man, Brett. No. You both the man.
Now that's how you do it. Yeah. Dee Dee's gonna thank us when she hears how we straighten Brett out, Chester.
It's Spencer.
It's just me. Let the fake name go.
Girl, you are wearing those floors out.
I'd never admitted to Brett, but I can't even get close to Dwight Mitchell. Cell phone blocked, email returned, home phone click. I need a new strategy. What would an aggressive, conniving, ruthless man do?
You know what you need? I'll tell you what you need. You need a resourceful, smart, sexy lady.
Ooh, do you think your mom is available?
I'm talking about me. I can hunt down anybody. A little skill I use when one of my crazies skips out on their therapy bill. You give me the make and model of Dwight's car, and I will call my friend at the DMV and get his butt towed right to your doorstep.
She can do it, too. That's how she got my prom date to show up.
Good morning.
Thorne.
Mahoney.
Hey, listen, I just wanted to thank you for sending your father and his thug to ambush me last night.
I didn't send anybody, and the only thug my father has is my mother.
So you don't know anyone by the name of Shaft, Thorne, or Chester?
Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh, yes, they did. Yeah. It seems they're very concerned with the hard time you're having fitting into our little family here. Especially Shaft. You just don't see that kind of caring in the sports world. You know, maybe you're ushering in a whole new era. You know, what's next? Puppies? Crying? Pink uniforms?
Excuse me, but I think I hear my phone ringing.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Thorne. I assured them things would be different from now on, and I also filled the rest of the staff in on your special needs.
Daddy's little girl?
Yeah, I swear, I did not do that. I was the first person to laugh when I saw it, though. In fact, I'm still laughing.
I can't believe Dad and Spencer had it in them. But if it makes you feel any better, nobody's ever stood up for me like that. Let me tell you a little story. The place, the churro shack, the time.
Am I not suffering enough?
Hey, the middle class has stories to tell, too. Go ahead, baby, tell your tale.
I was a young girl kneading dough under the hot summer sun at Six Flags. My coworker, Artemio, would mold his dough into obscene shapes and force me to fry them. Now, I was too afraid to report him, so I just ate the dirty churros quickly so the children wouldn't see them. Now, I gained 20 pounds that summer and was fired for not fitting in my uniform.
That's it? You're my kid and I'm bored.
The point is, I always regretted not fighting back, and Artemio ruined my love of deep-fried dough.
For a week? I can't tell you how many times I was skipped over for promotions because I was a woman, but I never did say anything because I needed the job, and I was a single mother to miss eye patch, orthopedic shoes, cavity, and every tooth over here.
Dee Dee, you have a chance to do what we didn't do. So you've got to show the guys in your office that you're not the incapable, fragile female they think you are. And I'm going to help you because you got me fired up.
I love it. Two sisters and a little boys club takedown.
Well, how come only Mona can help? You're sitting next to the most vindictive woman in town.
And by vindictive, she means crazy. And by town, she means planet.
Well, that was a bust.
This is my kind of gym. The 2-year wait list just for a membership. If I can't get a membership, I can't work out. It's perfect.
We're just gonna have to go with plan B. We'll wait for Dwight to come out. After he trains, then I'll pounce. His endorphins will be flowing, he'll be in a good mood and receptive to my pitch.
Or he'll be tired, sweaty, and annoyed at the sight of you. Hey, there's a coffee cart. I'll treat.
Okay, but let's make it fast.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh my God, there he is! Dwight! Dwight!
Whoa, slow your roll. I mean, you ladies are beautiful, but I'm happily married. Here's a little something to remember me by. Thanks for being fans.
He thinks I'm just a groupie.
He thinks I'm beautiful. Sweetheart, please let Mother take you to dinner and cheer you up.
Don't you and Daddy have to go to your Bay Area Realtors cocktail mixer?
Ah, I hate that thing. And all those snobby society dimwits do is brag about their Aston Martins, their diamonds, and their stupid old dogs. It's maddening.
Well, I'm gonna pass on dinner. This whole thing at work has ruined my appetite.
I wish your father would have taken me to his chat with Brett. I'd have shown that boy's derriere what I learned as a Tallahassee Rockette. Your mother can kick like a horse.
I knew this job would be challenging, but being the only female has made it even harder.
That's because you're trying to act like a man. And if you keep doing that, you will always be at a disadvantage. As a woman, you have abilities men don't. That's where your power lies.
I've never thought about it that way. I've been trying to play this game like a man would. I've forgotten what I'm capable of.
Now you're cooking with estrogen. And if you have any left over, you should give it to Phyllis. She's looking a little nanny-goatish around the chin. This spa is amazing. But are you sure we're gonna find Dwight's wife here?
Yeah, pretty sure, 'cause she's right there. Some backup you are. You don't even know who the mark is. Okay, now here's the plan. I'm gonna introduce myself to Alana, work my magic. You watch the door.
I don't want to watch the door. I watched the door at the gym. You see how that went?
Then clear the room. Do you think you can do that?
I've been doing it since elementary school. Excuse me, ma'am. It's time for your treatment.
I've already had my treatment.
Well, it's buy one, get one free day.
Well, in that case, should I get the saltwater scrub or the seaweed wrap?
I don't care. Just get out.
Alana Mitchell? Hi, my name is Dee Dee Thorne.
And this is the quiet room? Let's take advantage of that. You need some muscle? You want me to throw her off her chair?
No! Just watch the door and wait for my signal.
Okay. What's the signal?
Just give me some room!
Perhaps you two will be more comfortable at the city pool?
Hi. Sorry, I'm a sports agent.
Smooth. Maybe next time you should be the muscle.
And I'll work night and day to make sure that your husband gets the best treatment the sports world has to offer. Dwight Mitchell belongs at GMG.
You don't think we've heard any of that before?
Dwight gets approached every week by hungry young agents giving him the same line. Admittedly, none of them have ever done it in a fluffy robe.
Well, it's my own unique style. But the other thing that none of them have is my energy, drive, and passion. I can promise no one will work harder for Dwight than me.
I'm proud of the work that I've done for my husband. Everyone who comes to us thinks that they can replace me.
Oh, I don't want to replace you. I want to work with you. He is a powerhouse on the basketball court, and you've obviously got the brains and the business savvy. I just want to join your team and take Dwight to the next level. Alana, I know that you have never trusted agents, but you can trust me, and I'll have all the men at GMG working for us.
How much longer are you guys gonna be? Because there's a group of angry women out there, and they're threatening to snap me with their towels.
So, Alana, what do you say? Give me a shot. Good morning.
Thorne. Hey, should I hide my office? Any more of your family on their way in?
Sorry, Mahoney, you can't get to me today.
Give it time.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Alana, Dwight, thanks for coming down. My office is right over here.
You look familiar. Have I turned you down before?
Well, you know, I wouldn't technically say.
Yeah, you
I was
have.
too-
I thought I recognized that fancy pocket thingy you got.
What do you have, like 100 of those?
Why don't you two wait in my office and I'll be in 1 second. Hey, Brett, would you mind getting my clients some water? They may get a little dehydrated from all the paperwork they need to go over. Thanks.
Hey, hey. How did you land Mitchell?
Never underestimate the power of women. Now, if you'll excuse me, Daddy's little girl needs to sign the unattainable client, and feel free to spread that around the office.
Back to work.
Okay, Shaft, Thorne, and Chester. I understand your male instinct to protect me, and I know there was love behind that. But if you ever get involved in my business again, I cannot be responsible for my actions.
Honey, I was just trying to...
I know what you were trying to do. Try less.
Did she say try less? I think she did.
Talking to me?
Now,
The daddy.
Brett mentioned something about courtside seats.
She knows about the seats.
Hand them over.
Show some mercy, woman.
Show some tickets, Shaft.
Cheerleaders dancing in front of you and hot dogs brought to your seat. You're taking away all that's good in the world.
Now that's how you do a shakedown. Mona, I know it's a tedious process, but you actually have to lift the chopsticks to get the food into your mouth.
And garlic noodles are your favorite.
I've lost the will to slurp.
We just wanted to take your mind off your breakup with Chase.
But you brought me to a restaurant that Chase and I have been a million times. We sat here. We kissed over there, over there, over there, over there.
All that loving, and you still managed to drive him away. Shocking.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Dwight, now that your team has made the playoffs, you are the hottest thing in the NBA.
Well, that's an understatement. You're hot as the sun. You're Dwight Mitchell. In fact, you're hotter than the sun. Actually, you are so hot, the planets are starting to revolve around you. Woo! Up high. Nothing? Okay.
We intend to capitalize on that heat to get you even more publicity and more lucrative endorsement deals.
Lucrative is my favorite word.
Mine too. Are you my brother from another mother?
Why is he here again?
I've invited Brett on as my number 2 so GMG can give you more focus.
Well, I wouldn't exactly have used the term number 2. I prefer to think of us as co-ones.
Yeah, that's what all the number 2s say.
Jockeying for position aside, we see you on the cover of GQ wearing Air Mitchells and eating Wheaties from a box with your picture on it.
Do you like what you see? Because it could be Esquire with Cocoa Puffs.
Why can't it be both?
I like the way you think.
I think the way you think. The point is, your co-ones got your back.
Good, because there is a situation I could use your help with. The paparazzi has been all up in my business ever since they found out I was on the short list for league MVP.
I know. Your wife and I had lunch last week. To help Alana get away from photographers, I had to fake choke on a buffalo wing. Those bastards didn't even try to save me.
The fake choke. I taught her how to do that. Co-ones, right here.
Well, what's going on is kind of complicated. Discretion is key.
Dwight, it is our job to do anything, and I mean anything, to help you focus on getting that championship. Hell, man, if I could, I'd offer up a kidney.
That goes for me, too. I'd offer up Brett's kidney as well. Co-ones.
Hey, Mona. How are you feeling today? You know, we're here to help you turn that frown upside down.
Let me tell you, you are looking radiant from head to toe.
Want to know my beauty secret? Heartbreak and gut-wrenching despair.
Radiant? You went too far. When have you ever seen Mona radiant?
Good point. Now, in my experience of watching hetero hookups on MTV, this will go one of 2 ways. She'll either eat herself into a funk or spit venom on those close to her. Let's do a little experiment. Hey, Dave, go offer Mona a donut.
Why would
Just do it!
Mona, may I offer you a donut?
I don't think so.
Damn, I never seen her pass up a cream filled.
We're in trouble. Venom's a-comin'.
Listen, Dave, if you cared as much about overnighting this package as you do about stuffing your face with donuts, maybe you'd get a promotion and not have to ride a skateboard to work.
I'll make sure it gets there by morning.
Damn Skippy, you will. And what are you looking at? Compared to you, Dave looks like a genius. A genius is a very smart person.
Mona taking charge. You keep this up, I won't have to come in at all. More time for the shooting range. That's right, black folks could be a part of the NRA too.
Phyllis, how courageous of you to come out in the daytime wearing that. Well, everything.
Next time, lose the wig and wear the dog. You'll look better.
A tee-hee. By the way, what do you and your daughter have planned for Mother's Day?
Well, she hasn't said, but I'm sure it'll be special.
Yes, I am certain that little Dee has something amazing in store for the world's best mother.
She's getting something for me.
I don't think they perfected the face transplant yet. Little Dee, where have you hidden Mother's expensive yet sweet and sentimental Mother's Day present?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Where am I?
Have you been drinking again?
That would imply that I stopped.
Mom, maybe you should go into my bedroom and lie down for a while.
Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't laid in there lately.
Unfortunately, neither has anybody else.
Where is my
Ma!
What the hell are you doing here?
I live here, remember? What the hell are you doing here?
I was just alphabetizing your spices.
Let me guess, what's first, allspice?
Sadly, it starts with pepper and ends with salt. You're cooking for Chase now. You can't keep feeding that big, fine man unseasoned food.
Ma, I don't need you to clean my cabinets. I don't need you to do anything.
See, I had some fresh vanilla bean, but now you ain't getting none.
Ooh.
Dee Dee, would you tell her that real men like some flavor in their food?
Could you wrap up this little tirade? Chase is coming over.
Well, that's all you had to say. I'm gone. But if he's hungry, make him some eggs. They don't need no damn spices.
Mona, Chase is coming over?
No, but I didn't tell my mother about the breakup because I don't need her remarks about how I've killed another relationship or any chance of her being called Grams, Nana, Mima, or Booby.
Relationships are hard, whether you're in them or in the middle of somebody else's. I just got a call from a woman named Tatiana. She asked me to have Dwight Mitchell meet her for a secret late-night hookup at a hotel bar. What's that all about?
Hello, have you been living under a rock? The man is having an affair.
But I just had lunch with his wife. Dwight and Alana are very much in love.
Do you get lonely living under that rock? Or do your naive, clueless, happy thoughts of stupid romance keep you company?
You seem like you want to be alone right now.
Great, leave me just like Chase did.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Mona, these are for you. Just cause.
They'll just die in a week, and then I'll have a stinky bowl on my desk.
Mona, don't deny yourself flowers just because they die. Get back out there and pick some more flowers. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, you're using flowers as a metaphor for relationships.
No, try to follow. I'm saying get back out there and date somebody new.
And now you try to follow me. You're a moron!
You kinda are sometimes.
Okay, here's a good problem to have. Both GQ and Esquire want Dwight Mitchell for the cover. Do you know what that means?
It means he'll be so hot, my cell phone's gonna be ringing 24/7 with hoes like Tatiana that Dwight slipped my number to.
That's not what I was gonna say. Keep your phone charged up.
I will not. The only thing worse than a married man meeting a woman in a hotel room is putting me in the middle of it. I mean, not me literally in the middle. That's not my thing.
Man up, Thorne. Athletes have affairs, all right? And obviously, Dwight is smart enough to use his resources. Us, to keep his business, hoes, away from his public. His wife.
Well, as a woman, I'm not gonna stand for it. Dwight's behavior is unacceptable, and Alana is my girl.
Oh, how sweet. You know, it's too bad that sisterhood crap has no place in the sports world. Our main concern is our client. Remember that.
Blah, blah, sports world, yeah.
So you're gonna keep quiet, and you're gonna like it.
Fine. I'll keep quiet, but I won't like it.
Can you do that quietly to yourself?
Places, people. Medusa's on her way up.
I don't know if confronting Mona's a good idea. She scares me.
Dave, the microwave scares you.
Standing in front of it should scare you too. When the time comes and you can't fertilize an egg, don't come to me for extra sperm.
You can bet on that. Mona! Best friend, come, have a seat.
I'm not giving anybody any money, so don't give me the big eyes.
Here, I made you a cup of coffee.
Don't give anything hot. She might throw it.
Let's cut to the real, girlfriend. You've been hurting yourself and those who love you. And those who merely tolerate you, like myself.
Maybe you forgot, but I'm a vice president. If you have a problem with my performance, you can speak to me privately. I am tired of being the only one here who's a professional.
Mona, can I speak?
I'm not finished, woman.
Oh, yes, you are. Your office now.
I know you're upset because I snapped at everybody.
Screw them. You snapped at me. Now, let's be clear. I'm the head snapper in charge.
Sorry.
Don't be too sorry. I like the way you're keeping them on their toes. If I don't have to scream at them, then I don't have to remember their names. As far as I'm concerned, it's the big guy, the little guy, and the other guy.
It's actually Adam, Spencer,
I don't care. Listen, Mona, you gotta ask yourself, why would those Three Stooges go through all that trouble to call you out if you didn't deserve it? Now, maybe you need to deal with whatever is bugging you.
No, I need to focus on work. I don't want to deal with anything. Dealing hurts. It's too painful. And once I start talking about it, everything just starts coming out. I mean, I really miss Chase, and he hasn't even called. And I want to call him.
Okay, I'll let you deal with this alone. Ooh, doing a little online shopping? Perhaps for shiny jewels?
No. Keep up, Mother. I have a job now.
Oh, work stress. You know what clears that up? Shopping for shiny jewels.
Coming.
Ooh.
As a surprise for my wife. I didn't want the press to know that Alana and I are having a baby.
Alana's pregnant. I told you Dwight wasn't cheating. Some people can be so suspicious.
And some people can count on payback later.
I can't wait to show this to Alana. It's her very first Mother's Day present. I hope I don't cry.
Mother's Day is today? My mother is gonna kill me.
What kind of a child forgets? Oh, crap, it's Mother's Day?
All right, I'm dressed up, perfume, and ready to act surprised. So where you taking... Baby, what's the matter? Talk to me. What's wrong?
Chase and I broke up.
What? When did that happen?
Last week.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
I just didn't know how to deal with it, so I've been lashing out at everybody.
Well, that's okay, baby. I know how hard this is. Look, if you need to lash out at me, start with my perfume. I think I doused where I should have dabbed.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it is making my eyes sting. Ma, things were so great with Chase, and next thing I know, it was all falling apart.
Look, I know it's painful, but you'll get through this. We'll get through it together. 2 single women.
You're not single. You have Glenn.
Not anymore. Glenn's decided to leave San Francisco and help rebuild New Orleans.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah. And there's no way I'm moving to New Orleans. You know what that humidity does to our hair? Even the fake stuff frizzes up. So, I had no choice but to respect his decision.
But why haven't you said anything till now?
Guess I was trying to deal with my breakup, too.
Ma, I'm so sorry you and Glenn didn't work out.
Hey, we worked out for 6 blissful months. And who knows, he may decide to come back for some more of this bubbling brown sugar.
Ma, if you were trying to take my mind off Chase by grossing me out, job done. But thanks for being here. And sorry you have to see me like this.
Are you kidding? Knowing you still need me is the best Mother's Day present I could ever get.
Mother's Day?
Wow. Every other restaurant in town was completely packed. I can't believe this place is empty.
Thank you for pointing it out. We're thrilled, too.
You do have a full bar, though, right?
Full bar and Mother's Day karaoke. You can see how popular it is. Here's your damn corsage. Seat yourselves.
Mom, I really am sorry I forgot about Mother's Day.
Oh, Pisha, this is the best Mother's Day ever.
It is?
Absolutely. It's the first one in years I haven't had to endure Phyllis picking brunch out of her goatee.
Better than watching you passed out face down in your Eggs Benedict after a jug of Bloody Marys.
Not again. What an awful time to be sober.
I heard they had karaoke here. That'll take my mind off being stuck with tall, bald, and surgically altered.
Oh, no. I am not going to listen to you screech like a cat in heat again. If anybody's going to sing today, it's going to be the person who can. Me.
Dave, I brought you donuts to apologize for how I treated you.
This is a trick, isn't it?
Dave, take the damn donuts and go. Tear them down one day, build them up the next. I love the monster I've created.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to thank you for what you tried to do for me.
Aw, we're just glad the real moon is back.
It's nice not to be greeted in the morning with a hard slap across the face. I can get that at home.
Good night.
Well, look at you. You got big plans for this evening?
Yep, dinner reservations at Cafe Luna and these awesome seats.
Yeah, I don't really care. What you're really doing tonight is dinner brought in from Panos Pizzeria and awesome seats at our conference table. Contracts are waiting.
They may be waiting for you, but I am a full-fledged agent who's worked a full day, and you're not the boss of me.
Well, apparently you were too busy lip glossing to check your inbox. So, ding, you've got mail. Gus is doing a little spring training thing with the A's, and he's left his longtime trusted protege, Brett Mahoney, in charge until he returns.
You wish. Oh, my God.
Look at that. Turns out I am the boss of you. So, cheese or pepperoni?
Don't overlook pineapple and bacon.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Inside of me. Whatever way you want it,
Spencer, see this mess? It reeks of you. Do I need to reintroduce you to the decimal point?
Are you sure there's not a decimal there? Maybe it's under the mustard stain.
Actually, that's my mistake. And my mustard.
Sweet. I'm out.
I'm sorry, Kai. I'm usually very good with math and mustard packets.
Mona, I cannot keep having this conversation. You're just not on your game, girl.
I know, but I'm still going through a lot of stuff in my personal life. Ever since my boyfriend and I broke up,
And I can't keep having this conversation either. Don't tell me your business. Tell somebody that gets paid to listen to that nonsense. Now, I know we black people have Jesus, but you need a shrink.
Kai, you wanted to be alerted the second the fresh Tootsie Pops got here. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Pops have arrived.
Sweet, I'm out.
Now listen up. I heard every word she said, and she's right. Everybody's talking about how you've become a tragic nut bucket coming apart at the seams.
Everybody's saying that?
Well, actually, only me. But everyone should have opened my email by now. This is the most sought-after psychoanalyst in the Bay Area.
How do you know about her?
Well, she helped my friend Trevor, who had a really hard time coming out as a Republican. There's a lot of shame involved.
Maybe I do need to talk to somebody.
Good. Now, here are the top 100 things I think you need to work on.
I'm not addicted to diet pills.
Oh, wait. This is my list. Sorry, yours must still be printing.
Hey, baby, you want to have lunch together this week?
Sure, sounds great.
Anything I can do to help you through this troubled time.
Oh, well, how about Friday?
Can't do Friday. I have plans.
What plans are so important that you can't meet your heartbroken, unstable daughter?
Lip waxing appointment. These bad boys are growing in gray. Trust me, I'm doing everyone a favor.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, Lorenzo. I don't see pastries in your hand. Have you ever been to this apartment when there wasn't a hungry woman on the other side of this door?
Actually, I haven't.
Teaspoon of advice. If you want to win over Mona, keep the pastries coming. And if you slip me a carrot cake or two, I'll put in a good word.
So, what are you doing here other than being harassed by my mother?
Well, I got a couple tickets to the Basquiat exhibit, and I knew how much you wanted to go.
Oh, that's sweet, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to go out with you right now.
Oh, that's cool. I know you and Chase just split up, so I respect the fact that you need some time.
Thank you.
And I promise I won't ask you out again until tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, great. Hey, Sissy, what are you doing?
I have a toothache.
And you're soothing it with pastrami?
It's an old Creole remedy.
There is no eating at the desk. Didn't you get the memo?
Get it? I typed it.
Hey, didn't you get the memo about not going out to lunch?
No, I didn't get that memo.
Yes, she did. I handed it to her. See what happens when you don't hold that elevator for me.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about, people. We do not take leisurely lunches when there is a baseball draft looming.
First of all, I just went downstairs to get some peanut butter crackers from the machine. Second of all, that draft's not till next month.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about, people. See, apparently Thorne thinks there's an I in team. She's playing a little game called procrastination where no one is the winner. Although Thorne has actually given me a really good idea. Why wait till next month when we can and will finish our draft prep before any of you go home tonight?
You skinny chicks ruin everything.
I mean, if you really think about it, my problems seem so inconsequential compared to what's going on in the rest of the world. Plus, I've got my health, my career is going great, my hair is working. Really, the more I talk about it, the more I realize I shouldn't even be in therapy, so I guess we're done.
Oh, all right then, good luck.
What? You're really gonna let me walk out of here as screwed up as I am?
No, I knew you'd crack before you hit the door. Sit down and grab the tissues, you're gonna need them.
Well, I get puffy when I cry, so don't dig too deep.
Mona, I think a good use of this session would be to focus on the Chase and Lorenzo issues. Let's start by examining the link between your fears of getting too close and the impact of your parents' divorce.
There's no link between my relationships and my dad abandoning us, except I never have been able to sustain a relationship. You're good.
And you're damaged. So, since you have such excellent insurance, why don't we pencil you in for the next 20 Fridays?
Come on, little D, it's girls' night out. Coco and I both dressed up.
Mom, I'm swamped. Brett's become a power-hungry tyrant since Gus put him in charge.
But we've been invited to Yappy Hour. It's the latest craze in upscale doggy matchmaking. Tonight, Coco's making her debut as the hot new purebred on the social scene.
I didn't know Coco was looking.
She's not a pup anymore. And neither are you. Now, on the other end of those leashes, you might find a rich, handsome bachelor. But a word of caution, stay away from the men with Great Danes. Bless you, they're overcompensating.
Sissy, what are you doing here?
Waiting for my arms to fall off if you don't take these damn files.
Dee Dee, I don't believe I met your charming yet disturbingly aggressive friend.
Mom, this is Ceci. She works for Brett.
Not for long, unless you get that madman off our backs. See, we all got together in the parking garage and decided he's torturing us to prove his worth to Gus.
What does that have to do with me?
Now that you're full-time, you've stolen Brett's thunder, and he wants it back.
Of course my dear stolen his thunder. The Thorn girls were born to outshine. Which reminds me, don't wag your tail at the mixer. The labradoodles will think you're a tease.
Is your mama talking to that dog?
Yeah, but Coco stopped listening years ago. Just like the rest of us. Ceci, it's human nature to want to impress your boss, so let's all lay low and cut Brett some slack.
That's where you stand, huh? Just so you know, there's gonna be another meeting in the parking garage, and this time we gonna sit on your car.
Phyllis, why don't you order your own fries?
Because if I eat them off your plate, I don't have to pay for them. Good idea. Dee Dee, can I hit that burger?
Listen, I put my job on the line sneaking out for this meat. It's all mine.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? Having lunch all together without me?
We're just having lunch.
All together.
Without you. Bye now.
I thought you had an appointment, and who else is here?
Nobody.
Then why is there an extra plate of food?
It's for my cats.
And it's half-eaten because...
I had to taste it for them. They're very finicky. Waiter, this is way too much pesto for Commander Paws.
Mona.
So this is why you couldn't have lunch with me? Because you're seeing my ex behind my back?
Hey, you're still seeing your father.
Look, there's a logical reason why we're all here together, which Spencer will explain to you.
As soon as I get the dessert menu.
Mona, I know this looks bad.
But just because you stop seeing Chase doesn't mean we have to.
I can't believe you people. No wonder I'm seeing a therapist.
You're seeing a what? I'm a therapist. If you have problems, you come to me.
Mona, I invited them. Why don't you join us?
I think if any of you wanted me here, I would have known before now.
Good news, guys. They got pie.
You saw all three of them together with Chase?
Yeah, and apparently it wasn't the first time. They also went to a gospel brunch. God knew, and I didn't.
Ooh, deceit, betrayal, al fresco dining. I can't believe I wasn't involved. This is unforgivable.
Not only is it unforgivable, it just... Wait a minute, why are you so mad?
Because they wouldn't wait until 1:30 when I could get there.
Mona, I reviewed the numbers you messed up. Actually, I had an intern do it. He picked up my dry cleaning and washed my car. Gotta learn dude's name.
Don't act like everything's normal between us. You cheated on me.
Cheated? Yes. Sharing artichoke and spinach dip with Chase smack in the middle of the day. What say you, traitor?
I say that attitude is the reason we pretended we couldn't wait for you.
Be that way. Now I'm glad I ate that pie you left in the fridge.
Look, Mona, you're my girl and all, but the truth is, Chase has a 220 bowling average, and I don't want him quitting the league. That can mess up the rhythm I got with the bowling groupies.
There are bowling groupies?
Not as hot as basketball groupies, but they're just as eager.
Mona, great work on this video budget. Looks like you're back on your game. Glad you got your personal problems under control.
Well, she thought she did, until she caught her so-called friends and family lunching with her ex-boyfriend without me.
Wow, my ex hung out with my best friend after we split.
What did you do?
Sent him a baby gift 9 months later.
You have a few minutes?
Sure, I got 5. Hold on. Ceci, sent a memo to the troops. Instead of 10 o'clock, we'll be working till 10:05 tonight. It's really too bad. I was trying to dismiss everybody a little early.
Brett, your troops are overworked. Have you noticed half the staff is wearing the same clothes as yesterday, which means they never went home?
You know what? I'm gonna tell everybody to keep a spare set of clothes and a deodorant stick in their car. Ceci, I have another memo.
You're about to have another assistant.
Brett, people are unhappy. And how should I say this? They hate you. Don't you know you get more results when you are nice to people?
This week's lesson was brought to you by the letter P and the number 5.
I came to warn you, you pompous ass. What you have on your hands is a potentially dangerous situation. When people are overworked, starved, and sleep deprived, they will do damn near anything to anyone at any time. I'm just saying.
Wait. Hold up now. Nobody is gonna torch Brett's car. Think about it, people. His parking garage is our parking garage. And some of us don't have insurance. Besides, I just got flames painted on my Mustang.
I know you're upset, and I'm sorry.
Well, so much for family loyalty. You know, this kind of backstabbing broke up the LaToya and Michael sisterhood.
It's just that we all had relationships with Chase, too. I mean, he's so sweet and charming and funny.
And a great bowler, I get it. He's a wonderful guy who's never too embarrassed to carry my purse, even the knockoffs. I do miss him.
Well, then there you go. Get back with Chase.
Well, it's not that simple. I mean, I still think I kind of sort of feel something for Lorenzo.
Then there you go. Get back with Lorenzo.
Well,
Hello. Blueberry Muffin, are you okay? Because while making my rounds to various pharmacies, I spotted you sneaking through an unmarked door. I discovered that was a shrink's office after giving the janitor a cocktail from the minibar, keeping my purse.
You bribed a stranger to get information about my private life? It's like you don't even know me. Chase.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Sure.
Look, Mona, I know I put you in an awkward position with your friends and family.
You kind of did.
I guess I was just trying to find my way back to you. To let you know that I really miss you.
What's he doing here?
Chase, you remember Lorenzo?
What I'm doing here is minding my business. Maybe you should try minding yours.
Lorenzo, you remember Chase?
Maybe what happened with Mona is my business.
Great, everybody remembers everybody.
Really, since when?
Since you were a fool to let her go.
Well, you were the fool to let her go first.
Wow, fighting over who dumped me first. I am feeling good.
Mona.
See what you did?
Man, that was all you. Go home.
I am home. You go home.
Oh, I'll go home. But I'll be back.
So, now that we've talked about my dad, the pony, the whole Mona Alona experience, and all the crappy birthdays, I think we pretty much covered it. So thanks, and I promise to mail back the magazines I stole.
All right, then, good luck.
Are you really gonna let me walk out the... Wait, you're doing it again.
It's a good trick, and I do it well. You know, it's interesting how your running away from our work here mirrors your inability to deal with Chase and Lorenzo.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't date both of them.
You can't? Sure you can't. Oh, wait, let me just check. Yeah, I'm right. It's not 1855.
Playing with their feelings doesn't seem very fair.
This is not about them. You have the right to make informed choices. Take charge of your own life and leave your parents' mistakes out of it.
Well, if you can help me do that, you deserve a peace prize, Doc.
Actually, I'm good with cash.
Well, good morning, Thorne.
What's good about it? I was up until 4 a.m. revising the third draft of your stupid report, which is why my hair looks like this.
This is great. Gus is gonna be psyched.
Where is everybody?
Oh, well, I thought about what you said about, overworking everybody, so I decided to give everyone the day off to make up for my somewhat overzealous managerial style.
Wow. You actually listened to me.
Yeah, not so much you as my inner voice after my conversation with you. Plus the fact that I didn't want anyone to torch my Porsche.
So, why didn't I know about this day off?
Did I forget to put one of these memos in your box last night? My bad. Look at that, I put a little happy face on it and everything for you. Just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you looking out for me, Thanks for having my back.
Anytime.
Oh, and Thorne, you know that I got yours. GMG, good morning. Hey, Gus. What do you mean, where the hell is everybody? Where are you? He's upstairs in his office. He must have come back early. Honestly, I don't know. It's funny. I was up all night working on that pre-draft report, and when I got in this morning, Thorne had given everybody the day off. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'll send it right up. No problem. Bye-bye. Wow. He wants to see you upstairs in his office. That sucks. Playing with the big boys now, Thorne.
Well, it's too bad that you put out a memo giving everyone the day off and signed your name to it.
Thorne. You wouldn't do that.
Watch me. Oh, and don't go too far. I have a feeling Gus is gonna want to see you in his office, too.
I've discovered an entirely new concept. Instead of sitting back and letting things happen, I'm gonna take charge and make things happen. I think I'm gonna date Chase and Lorenzo. Somehow, what seemed like a problem now seems kind of exciting. Unless they both reject me. No, wait, that's the old Mona. New Mona is in charge.
Now, I brought you both together because it pains me to see two people I love fighting. And we have dinner reservations, so let's get to the sorries. Phyllis, you go first.
Why me? Her own mother's a therapist and she goes to see someone else. No wonder the American family is falling apart.
Ma, you know too much about the situation. I needed somebody impartial. Besides, Dr. Swenson didn't mean anything to me. And if it makes you feel any better, I thought about you the whole time.
You did. Then I'm sorry I cheated on you, too. And if it makes you feel any better, all we did with Chase was talk about you.
Okay, 10 minutes till our reservation. Let's wrap this up in the car.
So just promise you'll never see Dr. Swenson again.
But it's just that I've got to...
Oh, for the love of God, just promise. We're losing our table as we speak.
But I prepaid. I still have 8 more sessions.
She got you to prepay? She's good. Maybe I ought to go see her.